Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel and I've got both of my dogs joining me today, even though it might look like just one of them over there. We are going to be doing a nice full body stretch. You're going to need just a little bit of space to move, and let's get started. So I thought we could begin today in a nice lovely toe squat. So you can come over onto your knees. I like to bring my knees together and my big toes together, but we're just going to tuck our toes. If you want some space between your feet, that's completely fine. Just tuck your toes under so that you feel the nice length through the bottom of your toes. You can keep your hands on the mat. Send your hips back towards your heels as much as you need to feel the love through your toes, through your feet. Hopefully you don't have to try too hard to feel something. But I know there are the select few that don't feel this, so you are one of the lucky ones if that is you. Maybe you're going to sit on your heels, rest your hands in your lap. Maybe you're going to close your eyes and find the breath to help you get through this. Let your shoulders fall from your ears. Soften your jaw. How do your feet feel today? I think it's been a little bit of time since we've done this together. I think. Nice job, you guys. Take another breath here before you start to move. A nice inhale and exhale. And then you can come forwards. Plant your hands, take all the weight off of your feet. Definitely untuck those toes and give them a little tap, a little shake. Shake things out. Enjoy that feeling. And then you can bring your knees back together, but resting on the top of your feet, sitting back on the heels again. So maybe taking some weight into the hands, or maybe you are able to sit on the heels, and maybe you're even able to lean back and lift your knees a little bit. Trying to find some love now through the top of the feet, through the ankles. Maybe through the shins if you're lucky. The higher you lift your knees, the more you'll feel this. But again, hopefully you don't have to try too hard to feel something. Maybe you're able to find some balance. You could bring your hands together in front of your heart. Let your shoulders fall from your ears. Maybe curve your lips into a smile. Nicely done, you guys. Take another breath before you start to move. And then slowly come back. Drop the knees, plant the hands, lift your hips off of your heels. Tabletop. Rock it out. Shake your ankles if you need to shake your ankles around. Awesome work, you guys. We're going to be bringing our right foot forwards. We're going to find a lunge. So the right foot can come forwards between your hands. Sink your hips forwards and down. Feel free to roll your mat over if you need some extra cushion for that back knee. Find your left hip flexor. Again, hopefully everything we do today, you don't have to try too hard to feel. But if you do, just send those hips forwards and down. Find that left hip flexor at the top of your quad. Once you've got it, keep sinking into those hips, but heel toe your foot over to the right side of your mat. Turn your foot out on an angle. Bring your hands under your shoulders so they'll be on the inside of that right foot. Let the hips sink forwards and down a little more in your lizard. You might drop down onto your forearms. You might sink those hips a little further towards your mat. And if you did come down onto your forearms, slowly start to come back up onto your hands. Heel toe your foot back to the middle of your mat, all the way over to the left. Lay down your shin. Scoot your foot closer towards that left hip if you'd like, pigeon. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the chest. Exhale, you could tip forwards. Maybe come down onto your forearms again, not here long. So just let your upper body get nice and heavy. Feeling the love through that right leg. And if you're on your forearms, use an inhale to come back up. Roll to the right side so that you can bring your back leg forwards. Plant your feet. Bend your knees. Maybe take a little rock side to side. Shake it out a little bit and then start to widen your feet. So keeping your knees bent, but your feet will be at least mat width apart. You can bring your elbows between your shoulders, hands resting on your shoulders, letting your head be heavy. If you don't feel a nice stretch here, not to worry. You're going to come back out, bring the top of your hand to your oblique, and then tuck your elbow in so your palm is facing out. Now you should feel something. You can add your other arm. You can do both arms at the same time here. Let your head be heavy. If you're lucky, you'll feel this all the way through your arms and your shoulders into your upper back. Maybe all the way down your back. Maybe into the hips. Nice job, you guys. We are going to do this again. So if you happen to do one arm at a time, just remember which one you did. And if you are doing both with me, get excited because we get to do a second set. But let your arms, your elbows come out. Take a shoulder roll or two if you need. We're going to come back over into tabletop, so on our hands and knees. And then finding a lunge with the left leg forwards. Sinking into the hips, maybe roll your mat over for that back knee. Sink your hips forwards and down. Find your right hip flexor. Once you've got it, you can heel toe your foot out to the edge. Turn your toes out slightly so your foot's on an angle. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Let your hips get heavier, softer, maybe finding your forearms. Awesome, you guys. Slowly come back up if you are on your forearms. And you can heel toe your foot back to the middle of your mat and all the way over to the right side, laying down your shin. Scoot your foot closer to your hip if you need to. Take an inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, tipping forwards if you want to. Maybe resting on your forearms. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. Just take a breath. And then another. And if you are down on your forearms, use an inhale to climb back up. Lift your chest, roll to the left side so that you can bring your back leg forwards. You can rock your knees a little bit, give your knees a hug, shake things out before you make your way back into those wide feet. Bent knees, switching arms if you did one arm at a time. If you did both, rest the top of the hands on your obliques, palms facing out. Tuck your elbows in between your knees. Oh, this lovely chicken wing stretch feels so good all the time. Let your head be heavy. If you need more, just bring your knees towards one another. Find your breath again. Enjoy the feeling running through your arms, through your back. let your head be heavy. Awesome work, you guys. Slowly bring your elbows out. I could stay there for a while. Bring your knees together. Take a couple shoulder rolls, whatever you need. Eventually finding your way into a comfy seat. So maybe that's like a cross-legged seated position. But you can place your hands on your knees. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. The exhale, start to turn your chest towards the right side. Take a twist. Maybe push your right fingertips into the floor behind you. Maybe bring your left hand to your right knee. Maybe not. Just sit tall, take a twist. And use an inhale to bring your chest back to face the front. And exhale, twist the other way. Maybe your left hand pushes into the floor behind you. Your right hand might find your left knee. Sit tall. Breathe. Nice, you guys. Letting an inhale bring you back through center. Place your hands on the floor beside you. Take a big inhale, reach your right arm out wide, all the way up, and then lean over. Take a nice big side stretch. Let an inhale lift you back up. Plant your fingertips, lengthen your spine. Big inhale, left arm out, and up and over. Awesome, you guys. Big inhale is going to bring you back up through center. You could place your hands in your lap or on your knees, but sit tall again. Let your chin fall down towards your collarbone. Taking an inhale, roll your head over towards your right shoulder. Exhale, let it fall back down. Inhale, roll your head to the other side. And exhale, let it come back down. And with an inhale, lift your chin back to that neutral place. You can bring your hands together in front of your heart. Awesome practice. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great weekend, and until next time, namaste.